If you get approached with a sponsorship deal from a company called Wannabe,
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris.
Comic relief.
We're gonna be playing some D&D tonight. It's been a while. I said, "Are you guys ready?" And you all said yes. And so I hit the button, and it just took it a second to click over.
I used to count down.
Yeah. Well, we were already running late.
Thanks.
No, that's not
I
all you
apologize.
do, I promise.
Anyways, we're not sponsored by anyone. I hope everybody enjoys all of this. We do it all off of whatever the heck you guys send us. Last time we played D&D, anybody?
Well, let's see.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, yeah. No, that's a pretty good answer.
I'm pretty sure that generally sums it up.
I had a page and a quarter just for that session.
I got to steal the coin out of the tower.
I remember the blob exploded.
So we met a lightning gun. Later on, Barnabas gets to play with lightning gun. Goodness.
Saintess?
Saintess? Yeah. Three of y'all inspected the pillar, the tower, and found our golden triangle. Eventually figured out how to get it out. And then the bells came, and we watched the gnome get zapped into a brain in a jar, I believe is what it was.
Yep.
The other dude just goes down, and his body gets put into a bag. And then Finn was basically just kind of given penance to not have magic for a little bit.
Which sucks. I just got it.
And it was declared, that I'm going to take the sacrifice. And they said that no saint will have my soul because I didn't pick a side. And I was like, well, I still kind of have another side. And when I say, I think I said I choose the Black Star, that's when all hell broke loose.
It was badass.
What's her face? Abigail shows up, yelling out, "I am the Black Star, I'm the Black Star." Struck, and then immediately rise back up. And then some voice comes out of my mouth, I believe is what it was. Yes. Basically talking as the Black Star or something like that.
I am the Black Star, your claim to the throne of magic is forfeit, something like that.
Yeah. Basically called out a bunch of people. And, oh yeah, the big scary red dude got blasted instead of me, which was kind of cool. And actually we had a nice conversation with Ralsoran afterward.
Might want to talk to him.
There's three sisters, Abigail one, Black Stars one, and the one with the red was trying to be the new one. The writing down is correct.
They claimed it the other way around, but
Let's see. Apparently, the next coin that we need, Coin of Dragons, is not far from Orman, so we're like, we've got our direction to go. But whatever it is that's holding it is very deadly. Yeah, there's a little bit there, just kind of extra back coins there, but yeah, coin is a key, not magical. Bit of stuff this last time.
So, last we left off, you had requested a meeting with Cole or Lobach, and were told to wait.
Ah, yeah. Cole and Lobach will say to come back the next day.
are we
I
still,
don't remember what
We were some.
are we still the day before, or are we at the morning of?
We're still the day before.
Okay.
We did not get to a So whatever you guys want to do in Orman, this might be your last day,
I
I'd like
last
to
night
seek out Ross Oren one more time.
in Orman. You seek out Ralsorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, did you? You go back to the town hall. You make your request for Ralsorn. And as soon as you make the request, the gentleman that answers goes, he has already left.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Learn to pray, pretty boy.
Can I reach him through prayer? Do you have a card? It would help.
He's your saint, not mine.
Yes, he would. Yeah. We're good. Thank you.
Anybody else?
I would like to find our handler
Okay.
and
She took care of you, Barney.
make a request pertaining to my eye, since it was mentioned earlier on
Okay.
that we might be able to fix that.
It's a gem.
I think Adane's just
Yes,
going
onion
to
is a gem.
fucking relax after having to go through that trauma for several days.
So you're looking for the handler. What is Barnabas doing?
Relaxing with Dane.
I was going to say, I think actually Barnabas is still in the debauchery.
No.
Or is that?
No, no.
This was legit. Like, he came back from Night of Debauchery, and
Super
then
hungover.
then you guys went to the to do your meeting with Cole and Lowbuckle.
Can we talk to anybody smarter? I want my picture post, damn it.
Oh yeah, he does owe you, doesn't he?
They didn't give me picture posts.
So you're able to find your handler. It's easy to find her as she is at her home.
Still takes me longer than it should, but I knock. It was mentioned early on when I was here that you guys might be able to fix this whole thing.
Who mentioned
Someone during the whole purification when we first got here.
that was probably something that you needed to take up with the saints while they were
Well, then I guess that was never actually in the cards then.
If you want, I can mention you in my phone call.
Oh, I don't think you're not even here.
If it helps jog your memory, you were told. Yeah, the person that would have been able to help you was told.
That's what I'm saying. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
in the cards.
Which one was it?
The actual Halo
Revoker of
one.
Undead said, don't. Like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember about 5.
That guy was.
She seemed reluctant to not.
So it was the nature goddess that was trying to help him.
Nature
Yeah.
Goddess gave him gave
Yeah.
Onion new clothes.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. We met so many people, dude.
We did.
Yeah, welcome to a congregation with the saints and gods.
That was a whirlwind. We got a personal parade.
Mm-hmm.
A personal parade.
Yeah.
I got personally laid.
Yes, you did, Barney.
We did.
And I don't remember a second of it.
You came back glowing.
Well, okay.
Probably
You know
accurate.
where I could find some like general goods, like a rope and some wooden beads, small knife.
General goods, yes. Is there anything else you would need?
No, just wanting to make a necklace of sorts.
That's fine. Shall we go? He leads you down the road to a small shop. And inside it is a basic general goods store. There is rope, scissors, knives, leather. It is, but most of it is not put together in any shape, form, or fashion. It is designed for you to craft your own
Yeah.
items.
He doesn't admit anymore, does he?
And
Oh,
Oh, that really kind of makes sense.
go up to the shopkeeper and make my request.
1 second. I don't see it. Is it over here already? It is.
What does it do with a dragon? Again,
We have to find their thing.
something about not being able to be killed by what's on the coin or something.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Charcoal. Charcoals. You also need a brass bra.
Okay, so
I
you
have the
need.
brazier. Brazier?
Frazier.
What all did you need?
A rope, some like wooden spears or beads, a small knife, and some charcoal and incense.
Charcoal incense.
At least 10 gold pieces worth.
It could be anything. They don't use money here.
I think I have rope. I think I got a rope.
Well, I want something small enough to make a necklace out of.
Yeah, that's
You said beads and rope, and I'm just like, I don't want to play tug of war.
I'm trying to find stuff real quick.
What's not bad.
Severely bad. They're going to have, specifically.
too.
No. I know what you're looking for.
Quiet
They
time,
do
okay?
have some. What I'm looking at is not. It's.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's a lot of
This is
shopping
all-
list.
Yeah, this is shopping.
All right, guys, shopping episode. We're going to give our DM an aneurysm.
Menu.
Sure.
Okay, there we go.
Can I take one of those to go?
We get free chips and salsa with this, right?
Yes, and I have been eating my fill of mayonnaise.
nice.
Oh,
Okay,
It
so
makes mayonnaise.
You haven't
for
used
all
it.
of that stuff, it actually does cost you money for oddities that aren't normally picked up.
I just
Such
get the
as-
like the mental
so,
picture of you,
To get
Yeah.
your
Barney, like full
rope
Winnie the
and
Pooh.
all that stuff to make a amulet or necklace or whatever you want to call it, it will cost you 3 silver.
There's no whammies there.
Okay, I know I have at least that much, so I'm just gonna write down -3 silver on my page.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to find the charcoal and incense. Because the fun part about this thing is it also tells me, from the company I got it from, it gives me whether they will have it. It also tells me how much it costs in these odd places. The incense.
Oh, I found the one shop in this town that actually charges money.
Well, you know where the chest is. And you will have a hell of a lot easier time counting than Barnabas will. It would take 3 days to count to 10. Holy fuck, that's a big number.
But you got the fingers and toes that help you.
1, 32, 54, 970,000.
Well, Barnabas knows enough for that name.
Chinese me.
1, 2, 5. 37.
Sort of surprised charcoal is not on here. And I've looked in multiple like types of shops that so it does break it down like if there's a particular shop, what it would so like potion shop or arcane shop.
I mean,
You would think that it'd be in the arcane shop, but it's not an arcane.
if it helps, I need charcoal, incense, and herbs worth at least 10 gold pieces in total.
So you can find one of them.
Well, I found incense.
Hmm.
Er, oh, there we go. There we go.
You've been keeping up with months too.
What?
You've been keeping up with like months and stuff too.
So 3 silver for the amulet and all that.
Mhm.
The incense again because it's an oddity. Holy crap! That's a lot of incense you're gonna be buying.
I just small amounts.
Huh?
I just need small amount to be burned after Asia.
Yeah, but you're doing
Ritual
10
cast.
gold worth.
Yeah.
It does not matter what you ready. The only place that only in places that charge a premium is will it ever go up for that. It is for 1 block of incense costs 1 copper. So to get 10 gold worth of copper of incense, that's where I'm like,
You have to
oh,
get 100 blocks.
yeah,
Or I would need some really high quality charcoal to go with it.
yeah, exactly.
Like, okay, so I gotta buy a fuck ton of incense. I'll be right back. Barnabas, I need you to be a pack mule.
Well, it also gives the weight of the incense, which is it's actually a negative weight almost
Oh wow.
because it's a 0.001.
It's just too low.
Yeah. Which in that case, you even buying 10 of them doesn't even hit
It doesn't even
an
hit
ounce. Yeah. So
Stock up.
yeah,
We have a chest.
Really?
My chest will smell amazing. But
10 gold of
You
incense.
can use it like cologne.
Get 10 gold of incense, charcoal, herbs, stuff for a minor ritual.
Yeah.
So minus 10G.
Yep, because that does not change. From what it's looking like here, that does not change no matter what.
Ah,
Because when I say it has everything in here, padded armor. Also, this also tells me how much they different shops pay for stuff.
Oh wow. So you can get an actual head or not.
Yeah.
so I will.
So like cost normal is 5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
If it's at a place that they have excess of it, it's 3 gold. If they are charging a premium, it's 8 gold.
get wrecked, scrub.
But
You made a deal.
You carry that card around with you?
Hmm?
Oh, it says
It should be in here.
it's
Oh,
you left it on the table.
and it was disposed of.
you're gonna have to make a new one.
Drop the money on the counter. Say, I'll be right back and go get Barnabas with the chest.
This one in calligraphy.
For an extra gold, he will give you a pouch.
Ooh.
Deal.
Made out of sheep scrotum.
It's a small, small leather drawstring pouch that will hold all the incense. No problem.
Smart. Yeah.
All the stuff. Now I've got enough. Well, I'm gonna have to burn all of it, aren't I?
Yep.
Just don't burn it inside. We want to breathe.
Well, I'm not gonna use it in town.
I'm not saying not
Oh, yeah.
or within range of the town.
For what he's wanting to do.
Anybody else have any plans?
Well, I suppose if we're going to be journeying after this, we should probably stock up there.
Rations.
Supplies,
Rations.
rations.
I'm poor as hell. I ain't got nothing.
I got 50 gold. I can spend.
Wait, no, hold on. I think I have 1 gold.
I'm rich, motherfuckers.
What you got?
Actually, given the
535.
conversion and
'Cause I
everything,
didn't
that
get
would
rid
give
of
me
any
something, wouldn't it?
If I remember correctly, I have roughly
1
20
gold.
gold before this. So
Yeah, you can get on average you could get 2 days of rations.
I wanted to eat the dragon. I did not want to pay the dragon, so I did not. Like, I still have all of mine.
then you can handle supplies.
You're expecting Barnabas to be able to count.
You and Dane can handle supplies.
There we go.
So what do you guys do?
Hey, we don't have to, like, get through it all, but we would probably want to do 4 times.
I can give you gold.
How many days you think?
That'd be great.
Yes.
So, 80 rations.
20 of which needs to be a vegan supply.
That'd be 40 gold. 40 gold's worth,
What?
assuming it's not just something they give us.
Like Barney?
Hold on.
Wouldn't we actually go? No. Saga's already stated their stay.
Yes.
We got a newcomer.
All right, Saga.
Yeah.
Give me your shoes.
Oh, right. Psycho has magic items.
Give me your boots.
24 gold.
Hey,
Open up the. Pull out 24.
I don't want to sound
Because
wasteful
it's cheap,
here.
it is cheaper to buy rations.
Is there possibly a place to sell the Tome of Understanding?
Here.
Here.
I mean, it's a magic town, though.
Does it have pictures?
It does not.
Oh, Barnabas will not care. Everything.
You want
Cool.
them to sell it?
Cole has already seen the book, right?
I'd like to talk to somebody about it, yeah. No deal until there is a deal.
Has Cole already seen the book?
Nope.
He might be interested.
Oh, that would be.
It may take an extra 3 weeks, but Barnabas would read it.
I trust Cole with it more than I trust Lowbuckle. I was surprised by Cole. He's actually a decent dude.
Cold cookies.
Well,
he is the biggest on Matt Koval, so.
Let me.
The myth.
the legend.
Pretty awesome guy.
Dairy.
So, go ahead and mark yourself as having 20 rations.
Oh yeah.
I would say plus 20 rations, but no, that's only 20 rations.
Yeah.
How do I add to my? I'll manage. Add items, rations.
Ration.
You can edit
It's gonna take it a minute.
How many rounds 20 rations are?
A lot?
That would be 40.
What was it you have? The tome of
Understanding. It's a purple item.
Pretty epic, dude.
rare or very rare?
Purple would be very rare.
Thank you.
Yes. What is this?
Just have thoughts. I don't think I'll mention it.
When you're not looking for that.
What?
When you're not looking for that.
Yeah.
I had one of those things. Longbow,
Longbow.
potentially.
How did I added one?
Mine got turned into flowers.
All right.
Yeah, and they don't
Honestly, I need a weapon too.
they don't have a light crossbow. So.
I
Okay.
may not have a bow, but
Oh yeah, they don't really have a lot of weapons and armor and stuff here.
You have
Oh,
lost the
maybe.
memento.
Yes, they don't make any.
I have a journal, so I'm putting a lot of those flowers the bow came from into the journal.
Uh,
I need
they
some
do have
steel.
it's an older longbow. You're not sure how long it'll last outside of the town.
Right.
Because it does look a little worn. They will sell it to you for 30 gold.
There you go.
Well, considering a longbow is normally 50.
Yeah. It's one of those like looking.
I'm ready if you say, hey, do it.
I'll just do.
Would it be smarter to talk to Cole before I sell that thing?
Yeah.
Because you might have a variant that has pictures.
Yeah, let me swing that by Cole.
Okay.
Which,
Wait
honestly,
tomorrow.
if we're gonna meet with him,
Fine, too.
could I sell it on the way out based on what he said?
Depends on what's said.
Yeah, I'll wait for the meeting. Then. That's fine.
He might buy it.
Yeah, I'd honestly rather have some Cole points.
So not a hellfire longbow.
No.
Hellfire longbow. When you kill somebody, their soul is funneled to the river Styx,
Holy
where
fuck.
it's reborn as a lemure, or lemure devil.
They're these stupid ass little globule ugly things.
That's like
They're the lowest rank.
that's the expedited version of kill him and send him to God.
Yeah.
Sort him out.
I cast God prepare to meet God.
Feels a little better to have some range now.
Yeah, let's have some range. Mr. Throws daggers.
Damn straight.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
So
Just need that belt of returning and wherever it is that he had.
I'm watching that new season of The Witcher.
Still have just a second.
I haven't finished part 2 yet.
I don't know what to think about it. I really don't want Cavill to leave because I like Cavill.
Oh, that's the
That's
third one.
girl.
He's a nerd.
Oh yeah. He almost missed his audition for Superman because he was raiding in World of Warcraft.
I read that.
So you're picking up the longbow. Anything else?
I don't believe so because if I remember right, Blackstar had said, hey, we're gonna assist you in figuring out where you need to go. So he's just kind of ready to, besides this meeting, danger of your group.
Anybody else have anything to do?
I'll leave the town doing one of these.
I just want to get out of town. I'm itching to transform. It's been days.
We're just gonna have like
Do
a
you
walking
understand?
werewolf with us.
You understand the kind of magic withdrawal I'm going through.
I'm sure.
You haven't been able to cast Goodberry and throw a whale on us in days.
Is that? What level is that spell?
Goodberry's level 1.
Oh,
But it's a level
right
one,
there.
so
It's just the random magic keeps on dropping whales and rotting fish. At one point, we accidentally summoned a whale inside a mountain.
I still can't get over like that vertical weirdness that y'all had with the specter.
Oh, where somebody jumped
Yeah.
through a hole and then
My fucking bad. I tried to throw a curse and it went boom.
So you guys are gonna let the rest of the day go by?
I'm gonna try and finish making the nails into caltrops.
Okay. We'll mark another one down. Another day has passed.
many days did that leave on my poison?
What?
How many days did that leave on my poison? It's supposed to last 6 days.
You're on day
4, 3,
2.
2.
Oh wow.
Well, it was. That all happened the day before judgments,
Yeah.
and then this would have been the day after, so that would have completed day 2.
Should we
Yeah.
bring something for his voice?
So we're on day 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
When that effect knocked out all of our normal weapons and everything, did it also take out the arrows? We had them.
Any weapon and armor that was non-magical.
Wasn't
Wasn't
armor.
armor.
It was just weapons.
Just weapons. That,
I mean, I'm pretty sure the arrows went away. I
Okay, well,
got rid
I'm
of
gonna
my
have to buy
arrows.
some arrows too.
yeah,
Couldn't
because
remember what that was.
it's they didn't have a crossbow of any kind, so I'm just stuck with 20 bolts.
Oh wait, so then you have the bolts.
My bolts are magical.
Yeah, I've got.
So I have just a little case that I can't do anything with.
If they have arrows, if not, we'll.
It'd be cool if I had magic missile that I could go.
Okay. Why am I not able to find my?
Barney the Mage.
Marcus can go cleric.
You could.
That's the wisdom for it. He's not smart, he's wise.
We all know to be the Tempest.
Yeah, especially since my crimson rights are lightning and thunder.
Oh my god, you gotta do this.
So you wake up the next morning, feeling refreshed.
Ish.
Ready for a day. You head to the hall, make your announcement to meet with Cole and Lowbuckle. And down comes, after a few minutes, Cole comes down the stairs. And he's, you're still here.
Now I'm trying to remember. Were we supposed to meet with him, or were we asking him something, or was it the other way around?
You guys were asking
It's been too long.
Housekeeping.
I know I do
Give
need
him
to
a
get.
moment.
I still need to give Lobaco the letter. I know that much.
While Adane's gathering his thoughts, 2 questions for you here. You know anything about a Tome of Understanding?
they're very rare to come across. Why?
I've got one I'm willing to part with for the right price. Maybe.
So you're wanting to sell it?
Yeah.
Have you used it?
No. Look at me.
Wait.
You think I've read
Wait, what does this thing do?
Wisdom?
Did you know that?
Would I know that? Check.
No, your character had stolen it and didn't know what it was, but you just knew
Oh
it was-
shit, you remember. I was about to ask you if I needed to sell it to a fence or something like that.
and you didn't know what in the world it was, but you just knew that it was valuable.
Onion. It's shiny. Open it, it smells good.
A Tome of Understanding. There are a few of them throughout the world, but there are other books very similar. You take the time, and will magically imbue you with extra insight.
So I can make capital off of it.
If you're willing to sell it, I'm willing to give you a very handsome sum.
I'm willing to sell it. I need some starter money.
Can we sell it after we use it? I'm sure we'll come across Cole again.
Cole, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know,
Be a depreciation.
It takes like 1,000 years. Or-
that's-
no, it
I've
takes
not read
100
that.
years.
I read that, but I don't know if Finn would know that.
Finn would. None of us would know that. Barnabas would love that because all of his savings are based off of wisdom. If he could read it.
Cole knows everything about it, so I gotta look up what exactly
I want the one that's the strength. Just a bit as 90.
The random thought just popped into my head to sell it to what's her name, but I feel like she'd get me.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she would.
She would. 100%.
So, if it's not been read, I'm willing to give you triple what if it has.
What is that?
Oh, I got you. Triple of what?
If it's not been read, I'm willing to part 30,000 gold for it.
You can have it. Yes.
That sounds like a lot.
Deal.
That covers my entire debt.
Sold.
And Vince.
I might be able to get.
Sold. And think about it, Cole. Not trying to oversell you here, but you're funding a good cause.
Yeah, because you need money.
The rat. Yeah, I'll sell it to you.
It's going to be great when he finds out that it's been read.
Has it been read?
Shut up.
Has it been read?
Somebody else could have read it.
Nah.
So, do you have the total?
Yes. 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 Back.
I will need about 10 minutes with it to determine if it's worth that or not.
Okay. So I'm gonna need a positive here too. What might come. Another thing on a personal matter, I talked to Ralsorin, and I'm kind of feeling good about this whole justice thing. Given my original intention for being in the Waste, he told me to go on a pilgrimage.
Okay.
That's so vague, man. What am I looking for here?
So, a pilgrimage. You are looking for your own enlightenment.
Alright, so, I take a little bit of the gold that you're going to give me from this thing, buy a dictionary, and mull over the word justice.
Could be a way for a pilgrimage, I guess.
So does the dictionary have pictures?
So,
Or I could save some orphans from some bandits.
that's another way to go through your pilgrimage.
Philosophical meandering with
Something just take a lot of ash and then go out and smoke it in the heat and let the gods supposedly imbue them with sights. That's another story.
Yes.
I like the sound of this ash stuff.
That's.
Burn pretty good, yeah?
Sure.
Do they sell it here?
Sounds a lot.
Vision Quest.
I'll smoke peyote with Marty.
Yeah. Peyote do a little bit of MD.
Alright, so you're good. I'm gonna think about this. You let me know where we sit on this whole deal of ours. I think today.
You just said that.
Yeah, take 10 minutes. Take 10 minutes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, is Lobach like Lobach here?
Lobuckle has left.
He was supposed to letter.
What?
The letter that you told him to deliver for me.
Oh, yes.
I was expecting him to say one letter and it not be there.
Folds it into an origami
Wait,
plane.
like I do still have the letter, right?
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a few days for me. I can't get that to him. And he, takes it, and he...
That would be kind of cool because he launched it and just kept going.
He folds into a paper airplane and off.
No, he actually holds it up to the light, and it's like he's trying to read it, and he...
Even though it's like folded.
Yeah.
But nah, Cole folds it into a paper
It's all
airplane,
about them
launches
secrets,
it,
yo.
opens a small little portal where we see a beam Lobach in the ear.
And just to restate what's in there, it's like a brief summary of like Onion's adventures so far. The fact that they are, generally
Saffron's a dick.
vague explanation of what's going on with Saffron and why he might not be coming back.
He can come back in a coffin. It
Unless
hurt
you,
my
unless you
body.
give his body to Fritz, and then that's just not good.
Saffron hurt my body. He's got to die. So where do we stand on those picture books you told me about?
Picture books. You have those somewhere.
I really think that was the only reason why we were waiting. I just the only note I had
Any
is that
chance that there's a map of like this fucking place?
not here, but you know.
Maybe just something to
Look,
lead us
you
to the cave that we're supposed to be going to. Something.
Yeah, my only note is Cole and Lobach say to come back to the next day. So I would have to go back and find our video and see what it was that we were talking about. I didn't have anything else though.
The cave's not far. In a sort of southerly direction.
So when you say not far, are we talking like a few days or hours? Months?
Or is it not far for you and it's going to take us like 100 years? That's a long time.
That's a little tricky.
Pretty sure we'd loop around the world by then.
Maybe you can
Have you been in the waste?
We might take two steps.
Missed step.
When I say not far, I mean their standards of traveling through the wastes. You might be able to get there in a month.
Well, that's better than some of the places we've been to.
I really just want to get out of the ways.
That could be easily done too.
We have a quest.
I don't really have anywhere to
We'll get-
go, so.
We'll go to the cave, we'll get the coin, and then leave the waste for good.
Once we get the coin, don't we need to go back to see Abigail?
Just
Uh,
a little.
I'm sure she can find us.
That's actually not. Yeah, that's actually be right.
So, I also heard that you were wanting to help someone else.
Oh yeah, we need to find out where those, like, the scaly people.
Uh,
The reason you have those
Yeah.
wristbands.
Fucking, like,
this
They're really stylish.
reptilian,
Silver.
sort of lizard-like, but not a lizard folk.
Right. So,
Boat draconic.
yes.
Yeah, most reptilians do, now that I think about it.
If you're wanting to do that, I recommend going to the Rook's Preserve to get more information.
Rook's Preserve. Why does that sound?
we
I
get
know,
to go-
that sounds
we get to
really
go,
familiar.
we get to go back to Cress.
That's
The
why.
giant library.
That's right.
Oh fuck, this is 20 years after
Wait.
the beetle bombs.
Is that,
Question.
Rook's Preserve
Would they-
is the library.
Would the Crest group have ever mentioned that onion? We'll see.
The one person that would have 100% told you died before he met Onion.
I'm from way out west. What's the Rook's Preserve?
It's this continent's largest library.
Oh, cool. You got competition.
Okay.
now.
Guys, once we're out of the cave, I know where we're going.
More boat.
Like, you see Onion's eyes lighting up.
But you can learn.
We see Onion's eye light up.
yeah.
Well,
There's a certain gleam in the sapphire.
the Sapphire's the only one that would gleam, because Onion's
I was
eyes
thinking like
glowing
anime. That animation.
The reason I recommend that is as much information as you will need. It would cost too much to get it from me.
Which means that it would cost twice as much to get it from Fritz, I'm guessing.
If you do bargains with her, it's on your own terms.
I keep hearing that name and it scares me.
Shit. Anyways, you need to check out a book. We need to figure out like what we're going to do.
Indeed.
Where are you leaving to from here?
Yes,
I think
I guess to the south.
the southern lands. What you said? Wherever southerly is.
Right.
South of here is what it means.
Oh. I need those picture books.
Picture books. Letter to Lobottom. Check on it.
You know what? Might as well hit it while we're there. So the wastes are kind of weird, yeah.
That is very good.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. So,
Understatement of the century.
Orman, would you consider that like the capital right now?
Depends.
So, with our little bit of funding here,
It's going.
could they provide us maps or something that would help us get around a little bit better?
Orman is in the consumption of knowledge and not the reproduction of knowledge.
Yeah, everybody likes to hoard, don't they?
Oh, do you want your little stick back? Psycho said that it was the stick with the ball thing on it was yours.
Right.
You want that back?
You're still supposed to carry it.
Oh. Psycho stay. I'm already carrying a butt ton.
Did we get that back?
Onion's been carrying it this entire time.
Oh, I
okay.
thought Psycho was. My bad.
No, Onion
You're carrying
is.
a lot of
It's
shit,
like
aren't
right
you?
here.
My bad.
Aren't you carrying a lot of stuff?
No, because Onion can't lift much.
Yeah, because I remember I'm built shield and some
The belt's
spear at
gone.
one point.
I've got the shield. I've got that. I've got like some rations.
What happened to that spear that we
A pot.
picked
That is in the
That's gone.
elephant cave.
off?
The javelin of lightning?
Should
That
we
got
go?
left.
Like, I have a lot.
Yeah,
I have a lot of miscellaneous small things, but I don't have anything substantial
Okay.
I have all the other shit.
aside from like a pot.
Hey, buddy, just checking on you.
No, you were tasked for the job. Well, not you, but you were tasked with the job. And
I feel like this thing sees more than I do at this point.
it does. It helps me out a lot.
Yeah, you only have one eye.
That was the joke.
You gave him a palantir.
I mean, if you feel like it, I can take it.
Wait, is that
Learn
literally
of
what
it.
that is?
So,
It's like a palantir, isn't it? The Eyesar?
All I can think of is if we give it to a Dane, the
Nice.
dimension
What?
doors just.
Do you mind carrying my rations for me?
oh,
It's a little bit.
Oh yeah, sure. Opens the chest on Barnabas's back. He'll do it.
Y'all got jobs on my I'm here for fun.
You're carrying some of it too.
I am? Oh.
So, when it
You can
comes
put you
to
working.
a map of the waste,
Hmm?
they don't exist.
Why do I get the feeling that's not possible?
Do you have like a
Why
magic?
do I get the feeling that's
compass
what we're
or-
working on?
Why are you smiling?
A magic compass. What are we looking for?
Jack Sparrow's compass.
Yeah, I want that. No,
Something that points.
I mean, I know something I would want a compass pointing toward.
you know, magic type thing. This has gotta be done. You know, like something that takes your will or whatever, and it's like I want to go here, and it points you in that direction. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
That sounds like something expensive.
How much is it?
I wouldn't know. I don't have it.
Sounds like we need to get in touch with friends.
You.
No.
You met
Afraid
several
of
places
her.
and you don't have one?
It's fine. If you don't mind, I'm going to take like some.
So
of
the
that
fun
money.
part of mapping the world
Actually, there you go. Pay it back.
is you don't necessarily always know where you're going. So you get there.
I'm the treasury.
Adventure. what I wanted when I first got here.
Exactly.
And then I went up in this stupid desert.
Well, it's not all a desert. As you can tell, we have a wonderful oasis here. I shouldn't call it an oasis because it spans miles, but that's
It's a
Onion. The real adventure is the friends you get along the way.
really
I'm fucking dying.
Yeah. I was trying to be
the
optimistic.
destination is not what is needed. It is just the trip.
There you go. He had the right platitude for it.
That's a little fuzzy creature with the beak.
No. That was perfect.
So, if
Oh, you said you
are
needed 10 minutes.
planning to leave and go south, good.
the current plan, at least.
Give me 10 minutes, and I will make it 15. It's gonna take me a while to find his book. So,
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. That'll
Big bucks, no whammies.
that is.
Either way, like,
I
you
think
either
I'm
get
probably
30K or you get 10K.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
Haha, just kidding.
y'all
It's a
need to-
fake.
if she comes around, hide me.
Just don't go into the shop, otherwise you will be part of the debt.
Okay. You can tell me that, right?
This is what happened to
That's-
Onion.
Okay. Thank you. I know.
I was told that
I'm
that's
the
a scary
treasurer.
woman, and I don't want to see the scary woman. I want to see
And,
Rocco again.
Regardless. Is it 80? Full reaction. Honestly,
No, it wasn't.
I've already paid for it.
Yeah, it was like
Oh, okay. Well, just keep that in mind. Finn really doesn't have any use for that kind of money, and it would be his character to kind of share it anyway.
And share enough gold to buy my.
I know that's weird coming from a thief, but he had reasons, you know?
so your 15 minutes passes. Lowbuckle, or not Lowbuckle, Cole comes back out with a small little book and the tome. And he goes, a small introduction to the faith of the Romans.
You did give him pictures, right?
And it is like, as you open the book, it is
Yes.
like it's designed to teach
It's a
kids
kid's book on.
about the different saints and religions.
this is gonna be a handy thing to have anyways.
You gave him a Sunday school book.
Yes.
She.
The utterly simplified version of whatever Cole gave Onion on religion.
Yes.
And I have pictures, and these don't look anything like the people I've seen.
Exactly.
That's cool.
No. That is the thing. Is it is like they're some of them are characters of the people.
Hold on. Perfect. Not metagaming. You should use that anytime we bring up faith.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, that's so
Oh,
perfect.
you think that's not happening?
Oh, it's happening. High five. That's so perfect.
No, we're gonna meet a god, and I'm gonna pull it up like that one's not real. It looks like that.
Lightning.
He's with it.
But he looks over and he goes, "So
Yes.
I can't give you the full 30,000,
I kind of figured.
but I can give you
20.
That'll do. Yeah.
No, 20 gold pieces.
Just 20 gold pieces?
20,000.
20,000."
20,000. Yeah, 20,000 sold to the nice
So
man
it's
in the
halfway
road.
through its time limit.
You're so much nicer than Lowbuckle.
Lowbuckle has a lot on his plate.
He really does. Sometimes he brings it on himself.
And his mask is scary. Why?
His face is
Hey,
a his
what the
face
fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, not a mask? Okay. Don't tell him I said that.
Artemis has never seen the walk without the mask.
I think,
I think it's just us two.
yeah,
Is that?
he is a bit hideous.
I know he's confident as
Oh my
hell.
god, Finn, you can't just ask somebody if that's their face.
Oh my god, I'm psycho.
Onion's over here, like, sort of nickering, looking over it at Aang, like,
I know I at least got this on my plate, though. I'll be able to recover at least more entertainingly, if not effectively. He's very confident, though.
Right.
Yeah.
It's why I send him on jobs for my shit.
Shit, yeah, man.
Delegation.
a lot from the way he put it.
It makes it easier.
So I got 20 K gold.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we'll use this right.
No, dude, it's a Confederate bond slip that's absolutely worthless.
That would be funny if we could get one of those.
I don't suppose there's a because I imagine with the denominations, this could be a hefty amount of money. I suppose you have
I'm tired
a
of
easier way to
fucking...
carry all that.
Hopefully I have a really
Yeah,
good...
He like plops a small chest down.
No, it's just a chest of it.
chest within a chest.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
And he goes, well, there's a lot of platinum.
Platinum.
20,001. Because that one gold that I had.
A lot of that's
Are
gonna be
you able
I
to...
forget what is platinum. It's 10.
10 gold makes 1 platinum.
So you got like
1,000 copper make platinum.
2,000 platinum instead.
Yeah. 2000.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, subtract 20,000 gold and add 2,000 platinum.
Yeah, but big number make brain go smile.
It'll still say
How much platinum
20,
you said?
2,000,
2,000. Okay, so just go down.
and it'll still say 20,001 on the string.
Good thing we're not doing gold encumbrance. Still ridiculous.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm unencumbered. Okay. Does 109 sound right?
With all the stuff you're carrying, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up again because it looks like it has trouble. Yeah, it's platinum.
Platinum weighs less.
Yeah.
At least.
How does encumbrance, like, how does that factor?
So once you become encumbered, traveling becomes at a slower pace.
Like the rate as far as weight?
Um,
Because I'm assuming it's strength, isn't
it's
it?
based off your
It's
strength.
based off your strength.
15 times your strength.
And once you've also become encumbered, traveling while encumbered will give you a day of exhaustion for every day that you travel while encumbered.
And if you're encumbered in combat, your movement speed is reduced by half.
15 times my strength.
It calculates it.
Okay,
If you
so
click on the weight,
I got 95 pounds that I can still carry then.
Yeah, welcome to gold and all does still take a lot of weight.
You definitely want to be mindful of the exchange then, right?
Yeah, that's
So fucking
one of
cool.
those. In second edition, there would be times, and sometimes I still do it, just so that it forces you to like
This one
decide.
have banking.
Yeah, the world does have banks, but like you find 4,000 gold in copper and silver.
Oh god.
So, fuck the copper.
So it is okay. So if you're gonna fuck the copper, then you've got 8,000.
Or you'd split it up, I guess, amongst the group.
Yeah, but that still becomes one of those like
that's
It-
what
it's-
since
You
you're
each have
splitting this
2,000
up,
2,000 silver pieces.
Ballpark. He wouldn't ask this, but what kind of range am I looking as far as getting an organization started, like I was talking? That's up there, though, isn't it?
Welcome to the end game.
well,
That's
I mean,
what I'm going for.
no. You can start it. You can start it tomorrow, but you have to be in a town that's willing to help start it.
Hey, cool. Let's go to Cress. I'm so curious to see what else happened since we didn't solve the beetle bomb crisis.
So to be fair,
We get to Crest and like half.
we're already going south, and Crest is to the south.
Well then, okay. So while we're all deliberating here, then Finn wants to talk to Adane. If we hit a major city, which it seems like, with your workings with the and Gaunt and everything, you would know these things. I'm from out west. I'm looking to start something in a major thoroughfare. Let me keep an eye.
You can easily keep you an eye out for it, but you also have to watch out for the things that are already established.
People don't like competition, yeah.
I've come across a few deaths that were from some up and comers.
Well, this would help Barney too. I know he's busy with the picture book over there, but
So, you're set on going to the capital. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure if that's a good smile you're giving me or a oh you're fucked kind of smile.
Well, both.
Good to know.
I'm not quite sure what presides over that.
59.
I know I got a warning that there's some. Let's see, where is it? I got some warning that there's a creature holding on. The creature that holds it is very deadly.
Beholder.
Yeah.
So, should be definitely cautious as we go.
Well, there's a rumor that there are 4 different things that live there. None of them are happy.
Do you happen to have any idea what any of them are?
It is dragon, right? So
Coin of the trade.
Well, I don't fucking heard. It sounds like Fritz lives there.
you don't know her either, too.
No, I just hear what you fuckers say.
There's none of the squiddy fellas.
I think that's a possibility.
Oh, fuck.
Squiddy fellas.
Yeah, we ran across a cave. with
One of them
and it was awful.
beat the fucking shit out of us.
I managed to get away from him though, but it hurt. Yeah, it hurt.
If it is one of them, it's rumored that it's not just one.
Oh, great. It's a fucking colony.
Hmm.
Oh, dude, what if it's one of the brain dragons?
Or worse, brain rats. Yeah,
Those
things
medium
creepy
rats. Medium rats.
Fucking brain dragon express weapon just makes more mind flares.
What?
Yeah.
This thing spits mind flares?
No.
Maybe it'll be something that I
We'll
can
show
write.
you later.
The other rumors go anywhere from creatures that float and have no appendages to necromancers and things of that like.
Those I can usually handle. It's the big floaty guys and the dudes that I'm not a fan of at the
Well,
moment.
when I say necromancers, I'm talking this necromancer in particular. His name is sort of scary.
Don't you do
Even
it.
to us, it's
It's not one with the their little mask or anything, is it?
no. That's still a rumor.
What? You mean the thing that I saw that attacked me?
The thing that you saw that attacked you might not be what everybody thinks it is.
Could be like a serial killer and then their apprentice takes over.
Play a game, that kind of thing.
I don't care if it is what I thought it is or not. It's horrifying and awful and needs to die.
That's just what we need. Leave,
Yeah, just like your brother.
leave
Well,
the cable dismembered and shit.
If
because
any
we
of
did it
the
ourselves.
generals of the evil lord is still alive, hard to believe.
Well,
That would definitely be a thing that would take quite a bit of fighting.
the Dark Lord? Still alive.
One of the generals.
Well, necromancy, I guess.
Just, if that happens, I'm gonna have to walk away and cry.
Yeah.
If we get to the cave, you just pull out Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, no.
What kind of firepower are we looking here?
Yeah, so do we need to be like talking to anybody here and building up some arsenal or something?
Wouldn't be too bad. Unfortunately, nobody's going to leave since they're all seeking knowledge.
Got like holy
I was meaning
symbols.
like, yeah, items that might help us.
Unfortunately, Orman, as you probably figured, doesn't hold a lot of that.
But it's religious.
How effective is gaining knowledge when you don't actually like go out into the world and well, learn? If you just read the same things that everybody in this town has already read, then
So, the fun part of it. The Rook's Preserve is the largest library. It's not the oldest library. So when you're trying to translate things that nobody understands, it takes a long time.
Dead languages.
Dead languages on top of dead languages on top of dead languages that are translated from dead languages.
Maybe possibly translated poorly.
There's still something that we can garner from our little cipher here.
Welcome to Orman, the oldest library.
All I'm saying is, would we want to further look into the characters in this cipher?
I mean,
the site. Didn't we already get that?
Starguard.
Yeah.
Cipher.
We didn't
Psycho.
completely alphabet it, did we?
Yeah.
We
I
did.
think. Well,
you guys have an idea of it. You're not. I have not. That's the fun part. I know the exact cipher. And I'm not going to give it to you.
That'd defeat the purpose.
Exactly.
Adventure.
Because it's supposed to be, as adventurers, you're not going to be 100% sure if you have the cipher correct. So, if you ever come across any more of those letters, it's up to you guys. You do know what it's supposedly based off of to come up with what's right, which is exactly what they're doing, except with other languages.
So,
And that's what Psycho just signed up to do.
so
For
Cole,
life. Or his life.
Cole, what is the significance of that language?
Of which language?
Orman's, what we used for the cipher.
Oh, your cipher is not from Orman, technically.
It isn't. So this is
but it's used on the sign outside of Orman.
Yes.
Interesting.
Is it like a magic language?
Not really.
It kind of just looks like. A cipher of common.
Use the doom.
It is a cipher. That's basically all it has been for the last 100 years.
So an older version of tiny common.
No particular cipher. Much like Thieves' Cant. Changes over time, but not completely. It was designed to leave messages for those seeking knowledge and seeking magic.
So it's relative to? Is it relative to the Pantheon?
To an extent.
Seems like a bad place to lead someone, considering they would have to, give up everything else to gain any knowledge here.
I think that's the point.
If you're willing to come here and figure it all out, it's then your choice once you get here whether you want to stay.
They don't let you into the library unless you choose to say you can't use magic here, so there's no way to gain.
Ah, so they're not using magic. That's a newer thing.
Since everything went all fucky here.
the waste has made it a little bit harder for us to keep everything controlled properly.
Safety protocol.
I'm trying to remember, was magic wonky before the waste or after the waste? I know there was a point there, but it's like,
No, Magic was upset before the waste, but the waste made it. When the Brother War happened, it went worse.
that's what I was thinking.
No. Before the Brothers War, there was like basically wild magic existed, but it was one of those once you get past level 5, like you don't really give a shit. Now it's one of those, oh no, you for the rest of your life have to worry about possibilities of things.
Unless you're
Unless you're yep.
What's it like to be a sorcerer?
Absolute horror.
Is this a question that's kind of lost to time? Exactly how far back that dates?
What?
Our issue with magic.
Welcome to things going missing.
Something to gather along the way.
Even the Rook's Preserve is known to have addendums to books that have never supposed to been addendum. Pages missing. Things happening.
Pages being added.
getting turned into hairs. You know.
Well,
Pages, when read by one as old as I, don't resemble what I remember them to be. So which do you believe? My thought process of what I remember it to be, or what's written down?
Well, I think you'll appreciate the curiosity here, and I hope it's not too forward. Is it okay to ask the saint how long they've been around? How long have you been around?
Well,
Dude, you can't just ask somebody. Man.
So I'm going full into this psycho thing.
We have our last.
Hey man, if you gotta pick somebody to be rude, let it be the rogue.
Fair.
I remember the reign of the Black Lord. And I remember a time before it.
The old as shit.
Damn,
I'm gonna go with the Black Lord.
that magic Noxema
Oh,
works
this is a
wonders
good
for you,
story.
man.
You know, myth fades to legend, legend fades to memory.
And the Black Lord's just a fair, scary story.
Was that the opener? That sounds like the opener. That was the title scroll.
So if you're trying to do math on that one, the attack on Farron was 1837. The reign of the Black Lord started in 183.
He old as shit.
So he is.
He pushing second millennium.
Yeah, nah, the magic Noxema looking good. What?
Wow.
You said
Skincare
133?
project.
183 and 1837.
You make me look like
You're about the size of one.
I will fight you.
Yeah.
I missed this.
Apparently, that was a lot of fun.
Oh,
He was blacked out. He doesn't remember it. And Sokka filled in a couple details.
she bit you too, huh?
That's in my
I don't know who did.
page.
Oh yeah,
Less than two
there's
centuries.
a couple people in that pile, wasn't there?
Two
He
centuries.
had fun.
You had like a Caligula night.
I was
Well,
told
those
that
were
was
fun. I think I was
Badge of
technically in
honor.
my 2 centuries ago. Was it my first century then?
No guarantee that 2 centuries for you is the same as 2 centuries for me, though. Hey,
In the Feywild, 2 centuries is still 2 centuries. I spent a small bit of my youth there.
Ooh.
This guy's just big dick in the locker room. And I remember the time you went born.
Cole has just become the most interesting character in this.
Cole is the most interesting. Fritz is the big bad evil guy now.
I'm telling you, I'm afraid of that.
I'm afraid of what kind of debt collector Fritz is going to send.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Lowbuckle had mentioned something about our guy here. Did he say anything about me?
What do you mean?
Apparently, I have a fucking wanted poster. Something I didn't do.
Received actions in certain people's eyes are.
It was one of those fucking green blob fuckers.
I may have made a lot of people angry back in Curved Swordland. So
It'd be great if the blob that ate the original Barnabas Curran was the red blob that just got exploded.
So,
no.
Finn. Originally from Isran, went to Soldir, traveled through the Mercias, ended up here.
Places.
I was busy.
Finn
It
gets
takes a while
around.
to travel across the continent.
How fucking old are you?
He's not that
About how long?
well, considering the fact that he sort of jumped ships, he made it a little bit quicker than some others.
50 years to walk across the continent? Like,
Well, to walk it, I don't know. That's a long time. It'd take a couple of years to get there, maybe more.
oh yeah,
But I mean, you've got horses, you've got carriages,
Camel.
flying carpets.
a couple of years. Oh, that's not too
I
bad.
haven't seen one of those.
Fucking flying carpet.
They're all over this.
Can I buy one of those?
They cost a
you
little
have-
bit over here.
I just
Wait,
Flying-
hold up.
flying carpet, like man-made.
Dude, what if the
Floating
squad had a
flower
flying
things?
carpet?
I mean, it would be helpful in a lot of situations, and also could bring a lot of trouble.
I'm gonna name it Jafar.
Only if we can trade onions mint for an Iago.
Turn them into you.
Could you do that? Can you make him a parrot?
Rest in peace, Gilbert Godfrey.
Character? Technically, I can't.
In character? No, fuck off.
In character, though, like in character,
They can-
Onion summons a very specific entity every time.
Can you imagine that voice in your head?
I can do that voice.
You can?
I
Is it
have-
Gilbert Godfrey, right?
Yes, I have to yell it out.
Oh no!
Hurt.
To do Gilbert Godfrey, you always have to be screaming.
Not be kind to
There's no Gilbert Godfrey voice that is not him. Like
We thought that Onion was unhinged before.
See, the problem is the way I learned to do the Gilbert Godfrey voice was from a YouTube skit where he reads excerpts from.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Was it like
a
a
book or
um,
something?
Yes, it is a very specific book that does not need to be named.
shades and colors, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that was
a
great.
once Halloween costume that I wore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Hey.
Come on, you did the thing.
Yeah, I did the thing.
People wear all sorts of shit.
I know, like
They
walking
were
into a Home Depot.
the wonderful lady here helped me get all the pieces because I'm blue black colorblind and I cannot tell the differences on those stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Too close to like light blue and stuff.
Yeah, like they all blend together.
Your blue what color one?
Blue black. I have troubles with blacks, grays, purples, and blues. I have to take somebody with me if I'm suit shopping because I cannot tell the difference between charcoal and navy blue.
so, where are you headed?
The lavatory.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be heading to the cave.
Well,
After we-
first,
After we say goodbye to Psycho.
I was going to say, let's say
I gotta say bye.
You'll have to ask that one of
Give me your boots.
Leslie. whether
have
she
a
will-
retro.
Why do you
Yeah,
need
I
winter
mean-
boots in the desert?
But you will have to ask her
Oh,
about that. You can text her about it, and if she says yes, then go ahead and take the card. But
I would also think like it would be so kind to leave it as a memento. Although when we come back, there will no longer be a psycho because you have to give up your name.
So, did Lobot give you a way to contact
No. The way that we had to contact him was destroyed.
Yeah, they destroyed it for Jenny on the stage there.
Thought I remember.
Is Zonko still here?
Last I checked, I thought she meandered on to another part.
I don't remember the first one. Getting a symbol for that lovely goddess would be nice. On one that's actually worth fucking following.
You'll see her again, buddy.
All
Right.
I don't want to know why.
Your book smarts and I can't fucking.
I get that. I do not recommend worshipping. There's not a nice way to put it. A whore.
But when
What's wrong with that?
I was also told not to do it here, but my blood makes the sparky things,
Right.
and it's one of the only people that's ever been kind to me. So
So, I don't use that word lightly when I describe people. She is not a nice person.
she's great. In the other campaign, she turns around and goes, "Shh," when riding Crystal.
Possibly.
Well, for all we know.
You are hearing the bugs out.
Whoa. That thing's.
Frying something big.
God, it sounds like the last time I peed on one.
You did that?
Yes, it was very painful. I was very, very
I had to
intoxicated.
know that it was going to climb.
I was very intoxicated and turned.
So, anyway. If you plan to worship her, best of luck to you.
She seemed fun.
Oh, it was fun, alright. From what I fucking remember, which isn't much.
Question
I
about
don't
praying
think
to the saints.
Also,
Yeah.
I need a
Is
paladin
there-
so they can cure my diseases.
Again, customs a little bit different out here. Is there anything I need to do as far as prayer? Is there a special ritual you guys, or do you just like, dear Ralph Soren?
That would be up to you and him. I don't know what you have
He's
planned.
gone. Yeah,
Just thought about something that I need to talk to you about after. Because I know certain diseases exist in the game.
oh, did you catch?
And there's one specifically that eats away at your intelligence.
Oh my god.
Might actually explain something.
That was part of his first experience.
True. Well, I mean, that doesn't.
But if you manage to catch one from Zako, he doesn't have much intelligence left.
That reminds me of that episode where you find out why Cleveland speaks so slow.
The party girl, do you really think they're going to forethought of divine protection? You're not going to catch this? Or are you?
Can you divine protection your junk?
Paladins can.
That's hilarious.
And if you have
Slight condom.
cure, poison, or disease,
What's the restoration?
yeah, do we really want to do magic out here, though? Or do we just want the syphilis to take
I was
over?
gonna ask you what's the restoration.
It just
anyway.
disintegrates it. I love the conversations at this stage.
Anyway,
Shall we?
go.
Let's move this along. It's been a while. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the wonderful book.
Me and you are going to like traumatize these two.
So you leave the hall. There are still people praying in the center, but now the stage is missing.
The party was in the hall, correct?
Sort of.
As we're heading out, I want to go try and find that little back room that she was in before.
As you try to leave to that area, you're blocked.
Is Zako there?
Excuse me?
I'm looking for Zako, and I was told that she was maybe at another party, and this is the only one I know of.
This ain't left
Oh, well, fuck.
late last night.
Thank you for your time. What is wrong with that guy? So he doesn't know what a holy symbol is.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
And having a
Have a nice warm cooked meal before we leave. Say goodbyes to Psycho. Then head out first thing in the morning. At the ass crack of dawn.
Um,
Sound good?
Yeah.
you spend the night having a heartfelt goodbye with Psycho, leaving him with his sister and Orman.
I mean, it's probably the only one shedding tears.
Cut off a little bit of Psycho's here so I can bring in nothing else.
Cut off their hair.
A little bit.
Oh.
well, they're sleeping.
Feels right.
That's creepy. Barnabas has his ways, though.
That's what I remember. We were also told that we are not going to remember this place when we leave.
Oh, that would be a question we probably should have asked. How, like, our connection to this place? What's gonna happen? to
Not.
that? Yeah.
Unless our bracelets say.
I mean, I hope we have some memory of it. I wouldn't want Onion to just forget everything that just happened with their brother.
It's also gonna fucking suck if we leave and now it's like, where the fuck did these nails come from? Why the fuck am I wearing Psycho's hair?
I'm pretty sure it was just more of the fact that we just can't find the place.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not that we just don't.
We'll find out though.
That doesn't sound like something you'd want to completely forget, especially plot wise.
Oh, that
Like that.
Where are
might
we
be
going
hard-
again?
That might be hard to.
that was a bad night when we lost those memories.
Brother,
so
how
let's not
are
do
you?
this.
Wait, you don't remember that I stabbed you in the back? You did what?
Step.
And all of a sudden, Psycho's turned into Finn.
So the next morning, you wake up. You have your breakfast. At the door, there comes a knock, and it is your handler. I was told to give you this, and she holds out a small pouch.
It's your sister's head.
That's just long dead, so that's
Exactly, that's really fucked.
And she goes, I was informed that you are to leave towards the south.
That's correct.
You follow me?
Good.
And she takes you to the edge of town, to a small gate, and they open the gate for you. And she walks you out, and she goes, it was nice to know.
Yes, indeed. Just real quick before you just disappear on us. When the city disappears on us, are we safe to do magic? Or do we need to go a little bit?
To guarantee your safety, wait half a day's travel.
Thank you. Have bells. And that's good.
And as you leave, you turn back to look at it as you watch her walk in, and as the door is shut, the city seems to shimmer. And as you continue to travel, it disappears completely from sight. And in your head, you remember that you just left a town. But you're like, which It is like, why are we headed this direction?
What?
I don't remember anything that just happened.
You remember the town. You remember like things happening in the town, but you don't know like
We don't know what the town is.
you don't even know what direction you're headed.
Where's this patch here? I don't remember this.
No, you remember it.
I remember the patch.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is like you remember the town. You remember being in the town. You remember doing stuff. You remember getting everything. It is like as you leave, you're like, wait, which direction are we headed? And it is your brain just like,
Really wobblies.
yeah.
What the fuck is in that pouch?
I don't know. This isn't tough.
Inside the pouch is a small rock and a letter.
We have a way to contact Little Buckle. You got the rock back.
What does the letter say?
In the letter, it says, now that you have probably left town, and if you haven't, I hope you read this again. Continue to head south. If you need contact with Lowbuckle, please use the rock. And you know what a sending stone does, I hope. I wish you the best of luck. And may we see each other again. Cole.
And it's just John Hancock all the way across the bottom.
I liked it.
Oh yeah, pick the book.
Since you start your first day of travel, I need that D12.
Oh, damn it.
You want to do it?
Do it.
Let us see. 4.
The magic number of death.
Your first day of travel is uneven.
Okay.
You travel the whole day with no problems, going through grasslands. There are small farms, or what look like abandoned farms is the better way to word it, here or there.
I'm gonna guess that they don't look like they would have anything useful.
Do you want to peruse through them?
You guys think look in one of these farms, see if we can find something?
I'll be down.
Give me investigation checks.
The whole squad.
First off, I'm going to move away from the group.
Okay.
And lesser restoration myself. I want to get rid of this poison.
Okay. Give me that roll.
That's 10 on a level 2.
Oh yeah, roll that D100.
And
We're back.
back to the trenches.
45.
You lose an eye and it's replaced with a gem.
You go blind. For 1 minute.
Probably best.
I reach up for my good eye, and it's still there.
Yeah, it appears there.
Squishy. Okay.
Roll gem.
Okay.
After a minute, your sight comes back with no problems.
That's funny.
Now I want to investigate.
Can I assist or roll separate?
You can all, depending on how you want to do it, because when I say farms, like there are multiples, you can all roll separate and basically be doing different farms, or you can roll together where you're searching one farm.
I'm pointer dogging in the southward direction so we don't get turned around.
You go along and I'll go a different one.
Yeah.
Cool.
You take the high road and they'll take the low road.
Well, we look like
They'll get the farm land before you.
You're assisting me?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Oh, are you rolling your own or assisting?
System. How does that work?
That means you give me
Oh.
a minute. If you're rolling for one, I'm rolling
What are we rolling for?
Investigation.
8.
19.
19. You're able to find a couple of bags of grain.
Those these could make for emergency rations.
Nobody here.
Nobody's there.
No, it's just a fuck ton of scarecrows come out of nowhere to assault us.
Is this stuff just left over after the waste?
You have no idea. But you're able to find a couple of. You could call it 3 pounds of flour.
Take that.
Which then all you need is water to make.
And we have the
Some sort
alchemy
of-
jug.
Some sort of bread.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we can make homemade hardtack.
Or
you just
some-
need a little bit of salt for that.
Or
Water,
we can
bread,
make
and salt. That was hardtack.
Out of curiosity, would salt water work
well, then we wouldn't have drinking water.
for a day?
Yeah, for the making hardtack.
Quite possibly.
Okay.
You're not sure.
I was just curious.
Out of game. I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't think it would.
I would
You
look
wouldn't
at that.
think so. It'd be a different consistency of stuff.
Too much salt.
It's not. It's not salt. It's whatever the brine and all the other random stuff.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I was
Delicious
curious
for one
if
day.
it was possible, if any character would know it, because the alchemy jug can make salt water.
Right.
I mean, regardless, just the water and flour, we can make some sort of bread. It just wouldn't be preserved.
Yeah.
And this one
Can't
can make fire.
3 bags of flour, you said?
Yeah. 3 pounds of flour.
3 pounds of flour.
Which a pound. I'll put it this way: in Revolutionary War time, for a month's ration, you were given a pound of flour.
Sweet.
That's
Pretty good.
decent.
So
We have an extra 10-day each worth of hardtack, or worth of bread.
Hey, Barnabas, open up that chest.
Yeah, I'm the
yes,
fucking pack mule.
yes, but Onion like dropped it in.
I had to squat down for that too.
So, like,
Manage inventory. Wow.
day 2 of travel. Let's see.
I don't want to be the reason that we all die.
I'll do it.
Nope.
That one said,
is
nah,
that
we're not doing
that the
that.
D12?
Huh?
That's a D12?
It was a D12, but it just like
Flew out.
Oh,
What we got?
11.
11.
Let's see what we got.
Curious now. Well, I wish you had fucking stayed in the thing, because that would have been a 1. Only time you won.
Lower better, right?
10 bad. 11. Whoa, fuck. 12.
He's got a book.
I may have forgotten, but I don't think Onion would have to summon Mint.
Ooh, the emergency snack.
We'll have 2 things biting you.
Smells like that fucker that told us to find the scaly chick.
Cool looking dragon.
Pseudo dragon.
The fairy dragon.
Looks like something out of
Dude.
Avatar.
Mint is a hybrid of pseudo dragon fairy dragon.
Smells like a scaly person, and is that contempt?
I think it's for you.
It's jealous of all my fur.
It's been a while
That's it.
since you've gotten to.
As you were traveling, going through the farmlands and heading south, in front of you, as you start to go down the path that you were headed, a hand comes out of the ground.
That's not normal.
Like, big old hand or like a little just tiny hand?
Big old hand comes rocketing out.
Damn,
Jumping back.
Necromancers.
great. Now I need to be doing a ton of perception checks for undead.
Not an initiative. Put yourselves on the.
Yeah, we're.
Because it's going to be the first thing that happens.
its first round is pulling itself out of the ground. So it doesn't attack on you.
Oh,
That would have been an ambush if it.
What is
like that far ahead, or
Yep.
Oh,
I can't be the only one thinking.
oh,
What is that?
It looks like a tyrant.
That looks like a flesh golem.
25 to 20.
21.
15 to 20.
16.
10 to 15.
11.
13.
Okay. Onion. Your first kill.
Okay, so, like, this thing obviously looks like it is coming at us. Like, it is
What?
clearly
Yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna step a little bit back. And I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
And it passes. Roll for a cantrip. 16 on a cantrip.
You're good. Barnabas.
Barnabas will use his bonus action to finally transform. And he's going to do a Schwinga with the longsword.
Okay.
Mint is helping the Dane, by the way.
One. It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 14 magical slashing damage. And then extra attack. That's an 11.
That hits.
Oh. And that's 13
Oh,
slashing.
that's never good.
13.
Easy to
slashing.
hit, maybe live a while.
Oh, thank you.
But I now have an AC of 20.
That means it's slow then, right? Are we
No.
going-
What was your so your magical? Those are both off the sword.
Yes.
Finn, you're up.
Been a while since I've done this. Walking speed is how far I can move in a turn, then attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
15. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at it with the short bow.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't there when that happened. He has his short.
Yeah, I had to restring it though. Remember?
That's right. Yours wasn't vaporized into the flour.
It's so appropriate. That was Onion that did that.
Oh, 26 to hit,
That hits.
and 6, and that's 6 damage.
Dang, you're up.
That should give you
Wow.
the birth
Okay.
to cancer. That should give you the birth to cancer.
So since
When you
Myth is helping, I guess we'll on the first one with teach. That's still pretty decent. So 24.
It's
Yeah, let's do 8 magical piercing. On save, unless it doesn't take those, and then never mind.
$19.
It's fine either way. But Do you get sneak attack? Since you're the mage and engaged with buttons. It's 2 more piercing, or 2 more sneak attack damage. Then I'm going to stab with the sword. $11.
That hits.
That 9 magic piercing. And stabbing one more time with the dagger. It's 12. So,
Chunking it.
another 8 piercing. Con save.
Let's go, Black Star.
Another 8.
Yes. Roll the exact same thing.
Another con save.
So,
21.
oh, that's got a good con. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Smith.
Its turn. Um. $21 to hit Barnabas.
That's a hit.
This is magical damage.
8.
He's just fighting fire with fire.
472.
11 bludgeoning magical.
Is there?
Water anything?
I'm good.
Yeah. Thank you.
18 to hit.
That's a miss.
19.
In my transformation, I have
I need
while I
your
have
up.
the shield.
All right. All right. This time, I want that thing to give me an intelligence save.
$14.
Fail. So that is 9 psychic damage, and that's a 2 on a cantrip.
Oh.
Roll that D100.
44. You rolled 45 last time?
You are blind for a
I
minute.
was thinking about that too.
And
44.
yeah, and the thing has a minus 1d4 to its next saving throw.
44.
Oh no! Here we go!
I hate the way.
Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Place your bets.
Yeah.
I am here to protect you.
Crawling out of the ground on either side of you.
Gee.
I was right.
These aren't the actual.
Do what?
These aren't from Chult, right?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Well, when I see them come up,
Yeah.
you know, instinct, wild magic, summoned something. Attack the giant monstrosity.
We will keep that in mind. Let's see
Do you
here.
think there's a
There.
possibility it could be Al?
Hmm?
There's a possibility it could be Al.
Possible.
Possible. We'll see.
So we're gonna give them this one so I can differentiate them from everything else. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because that's a shit roll for where they're.
That is definitely a shit roll.
Well, considering the fact that two zombies have crap decks to begin with, and then I rolled a 4.
Very nice.
They're barely held together,
Yeah.
yeah.
Two.
Barnabas, you're up.
Barnabas, after taking that absolute freight train of hit, feeling that there was no help from his resilient hide, to keep the shield and the sword, and dragging the sword across his hip, will use his brand new right that he got at level 7.
Okay.
Cold damage.
Okay.
And go to make a swing.
Do you want it? Oh, you're going for it.
Oh yeah, like anytime that I'm not wanting, like I'm gonna take this. Let's see, we were doing
No allies within 5 feet.
Close.
Some cool
Mint
shit there.
is too.
I'm aware.
Mint is hanging
okay, so
on.
it's just like a
Mint,
roll,
mint is on your space.
roll of 5. Nothing special happens on this fumble. The attack misses, and the attacker realizes they're lucky something much worse didn't happen.
Lucky you.
Yeah, that was a good draw.
One
And
to
we're gonna
5.
set that right there.
Really?
Yeah, he rolls a d20, so.
I can basically cut off some of my own appendages.
What?
Yeah, that's
That thing is evil. And for the extra attack, why is math hard? Oh yeah, because I keep forgetting what number.
Is it above a 10?
It is a 7 on the die.
plus some stuff.
You have
There
at
we
least 3 for
15 to hit.
Yeah.
So that is 12 magical slashing and 1 cold damage. And because I have hit with a weapon with the Crimson Right, I will be using my Brand of Castigation. I always know the direction the branded creature is. Each time the branded creature deals damage to me or another creature I can see within 5 feet of me, it takes 3 psychic damage. No concentration. Woohoo! And that is it for me.
Ben, you're up.
I know what I'm gonna do, but I have a quick question.
I'll just use that for the brand.
So like on resistances and stuff, given that he like threw cold at it, there'll be signs, right?
Do what?
Affects or doesn't affect?
Yeah. Like if it's effective.
What are you asking?
Like how do we pick up on that? Because like I'm not real familiar with a lot of it.
How can you tell if
mitigation.
something is
Yeah.
resistant or immune?
Yeah.
You can sort of tell most of the time. But it's like if it's a magical effect, it's harder to tell. But like, so a good example with your arrow, it went in, but it didn't go in.
That's because he's thick as hell, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I got adjacent allies, so I'm gonna add sneak attack to this bow strike.
If you hit.
Yeah.
If you hit.
Oh yeah, if I did.
Well,
11.
yes.
Okay. And dot at the bottom, right? Yep. Okay. 12, 15 damage. Or 16, actually.
16 damage. 8.
What? Where's the half coming from?
Because he's resistant to.
Ah, there we go.
Well, if it was a magical arrow, then it would.
Okay.
This is where I was saying, like, with your arrow, you notice that it only went in partially into his body. It didn't-
Oh, okay, my bad.
yeah.
I'll start paying attention to this stuff. really worried about those things around Onion.
Hey, Dane, you're up.
I'll repeat the same thing.
If they're just zombies, I'll be fine.
Protect the wall page.
So that's a 15. 10 piercing.
Okay.
Con save minus a d4.
Yes. Do so many times, but it's an idea.
18.
Jesus.
That was with a -3 to his.
Wow. Sneak attack, 6.
Okay.
Also, starting with this 17. Good. 11 piercing. And one more time with the dagger.
Hold on.
Okay. And all of these are magic.
Yeah. Okay.
11 on the die
You're
to hit.
Yeah.
15.
7
You would
piercing.
go with I'm guessing you go
One more
with
con save. Now you don't.
Well, yeah, you round down to.
Yeah, it was just on the next one.
that make more sense to mechanics.
22. I'll put it this way: he has magical resistances, so I'm getting advantage on all of these rolls.
I see.
Okay, so my money's on Necromancer is what we're gonna see. Okay.
I can't get over the fact that he looks like the tyrants from Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
24 to hit, and 23 to hit.
Both hit, so he will be taking a total of 6 psychic damage. But this is gonna hurt.
Twelve for the first one, and 12 for the second.
Oh.
Owie!
Are you bloodied?
No.
I have a
Chunky.
really high amount of health. Tough Feet was a definite good pick.
Oh yeah, it's good for just about anyone.
Yeah, it's only an extra 14, but I also have a high con. 14, 7,
It's
times
fine,
4.
Next time I get like a beat.
19 to hit Onion,
Yes.
and 15 to hit Onion.
Is the martial thing worth it?
You
As
gonna
far as
shield it?
like special feats
Shield.
or special
Okay.
movements. You know what I'm talking about?
Take 4 bludgeoning damage as
Worth it.
the zombies next to you both swing at you.
Me, you fools, hit him!
All right, and 72 in wild magic because that's definitely not enough for a level 1 spell.
Oh, 72.
I'm worried that also indicates thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where the wild things are? oh yeah.
Floating, no appendages.
You gain devilish horns for the next hour.
Oh, Onion looks more like their true self.
Onion, it's your turn.
With their devilish figure.
Wait, was that your turn?
No, that was,
No, that was
him attacking.
in reaction.
That was-
Oh, that was your reaction.
Yeah, he took a huge shield.
Ah.
So I need them both to make me dexterity saving throws.
Just one.
I don't remember.
9 and 11.
Not 11.
Bloody ice.
Well, neither of those succeed. Can somebody look up
Oh, I forgot to do
Shadowblade?
no, not Shadowblade. It's the sword.
Sunburst?
Yes.
Ooh.
The D6.
I think it's D6s, but I'm not 100% sure.
What are we doing?
Sword burst. I'm trying to remember if it's like D6s or D8. I think it's D6s.
Let's succeed on or take 1d6 force damage.
D6s?
This is d6.
Because
What
I'm
level are
really
you
level
casting it
5.
at?
It's a cantrip.
Right. What level are you?
And
So you're
we're level
so you'd
7.
be doing 2d6s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 8 on a cantrip and 7 force damage to both zombies.
Eat on a cantrip.
Yes.
Okay, you're good on that. And how much to the zombies?
7 force.
Okay.
And
Barnabas, you're up.
Left a 19 on the dice, so 9 slashing, 3 cold. And then it's 12 on the dice, so 10 slashing, 6 cold.
The large creature falls over.
He's basically just a big old damage sponge.
okay.
And then turns around after hearing Onion get smacked in the mouth.
Ow! That hurt.
Oops.
The shield, your hand broke off.
Oh no.
Can you transform that back on?
At a later time. I can do this single-handedly.
Or he did it just to show off.
No, he drug the sword on his arm instead of his hip and just accidentally walked off his own hand.
Is it picking that up?
That would be a fumble right there.
Is the stream picking that up?
Angry.
Yes, the stream is barely picking it up.
Annoying.
Weird.
It's annoying, yes. And welcome to something last year at the end of its life cycle, basically. Has fried its Wi-Fi circuit, so I can't connect it to my Wi-Fi anymore to like control it with the app.
Yeah.
And it's attempting to attach to the Wi-Fi. That's what that is. Is it's attempting and I don't know how to fix it other than to replace it, and I really don't want to pay whatever it costs to replace, because it still works as long as I use the remote control. I just can't use the application to control it or set up schedules. That was the big thing that I liked about having the app, was I could set it up to where it would like auto run. So like on Thursdays, right before D&D, it would auto run at like a really low temperature for up until 7 o'clock, and then it auto cut itself off.
Should be very helpful.
And then at 10 o'clock, it would cut itself back on to try to drop the temperature again. Finn.
What'd you do to them?
I just moved up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put an arrow in that one with sneak attack.
But I can't high jump without taking damage. High jump is 10 feet.
11 again.
But then full 10
Does that
feet,
hit?
takes it.
11 to hit.
And zombie.
Yes.
Damage is 9, 12, and 17.
17 total.
Yeah.
Undead fortitude.
Including
That's
your
just-
pluses.
Oh wait, hold on. That's 20
I'm gonna say.
because it has a +3. I remember.
20 total?
Yeah.
Now I'm just itching up
That
this
was
sunburn.
What's the difference?
Yeah, that's a difference because that made it to whether the zombie would rise back up or not.
Oh, I didn't know they could do that. Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
That's actually what I'm concerned about with that.
So tip over that zombie. Dang, you're up.
I'm not gonna be able to reach it by walking, so I'm just gonna pull out the bow and shoot it. Hope it doesn't break on me.
Yep.
10.
What's on the die?
3. Oh, oh.
That hits.
Cool. D8. That. And so that is 8 from the bow plus 2 from the
Fucking rogue.
That's a 12 on the die. And that is 6.
That thing's angry.
The AI techno beat, yo.
The zombie starts to fall and then pulls itself up. So now it swings at Onion. Because it's stupid. 22.
It hits.
4 bludgeoning. Onion, you're up.
You're gonna get
Turn
me.
around. Hold my hand out to it. And I need it to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Go away. Cast
5.
banishment.
Oh, I don't have that yet. So what did it?
It was angrily saying like, "No, let me connect."
What did it roll?
5.
Well, that's a 10 on a cantrip, and it takes 12 radiant.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
That's got it.
That's like the holy.
yeah. I meant fortitude does not work.
That ends that combat.
I learned my lesson, and I am not touching a figure again. Only bases.
Alright, now Barney, you can't eat these.
And you can't eat them either.
Yeah, their blood is rather not blood anymore.
It's more like a molasses.
A little bit chunky.
You gotta bite in and just start.
It's more like a jello.
Like one of them really thick frosties.
It's a blizzard shake. We just turn the undead upside down. Nothing falls out.
Oh god, that's bad. Oh my god.
The rest of your day,
Looking over what I'm assuming was a flesh golem, are there any interesting things about it? Like, it's separated. Like, I know things are stitched together. But
Yeah.
like, hey, is this like a dragonkin arm, stuff like that?
nope, it's all human.
Okay.
Half a pant leg.
Hey, look, I found your old friend Sieg.
There's like nothing.
Sieg was my cleric from the other campaign that got brutally murdered.
And none of
by
these things have
ogres.
anything on them.
Nope.
And was
What was he?
he was a Goliath.
That's a thing?
Yeah. He had giant blood. Very big, and people hated him because he was not human.
As is
There's a Goliath.
good course.
Goliath for scale.
That's a big old boy.
And see, rolling, I ended up like in front of people with some stupidly high stats.
Yeah.
He had a carry weight of like, I'd say it was 700 or 800.
I only do about 2.
Well, he got his strength score. It got maxed, and Goliath get double.
Maxed.
Yeah, so 20.
I had a
20,
20.
20.
20
And-
is the max you can go in 5th edition unless there's a magical means that pushes it past it.
And his feet made it to where he could push, pull, and carry a creature size larger, which doubled the amount. It's like, oh yeah, let me just. We don't need a horse. I've got the wagon.
Could he throw people?
I could.
Oh, that's cool.
In fact, that's how we got Leslie's old character out of that situation
Oh, yeah, that's right.
through the child.
Charlie?
Yes.
You continue on your day. Anything? You guys doing anything now?
Right.
I had the zoomies for a bit.
Onion is like, putting that necklace together and is carving basically made up holy symbols to the archfey and to the beads.
Okay.
We're just gonna blaspheme like crazy now.
Well, they don't really have symbols to use, so
Why has Minora got such big titties? That's not what she looked like at all.
Does the picture change, or is it just her?
Just
That isn't fucking wrong.
Well, that's how the author or the illustrator perceived her, probably, or whoever told them the description. She looked different to you than she did to me.
That's because you were wrong.
she
Thanks,
looked
bitch.
very different to me than either of you.
This old fucking sick looking guy. There's gotta have to play Dr. Max. Just going through is like, this is fucking wrong. God of dead. God of death. Fucking difference.
you guys doing anything?
I would consult. Just after hearing what we did from Cole, is there any ideas what we might be going up against?
No. But when a saint tells you to go away, you might want to listen.
That's cool. Right.
But it's Abigail's thing that we're trying to get, so I know the Black Stars say that we shouldn't. So this is out of character. But...
And as people are laying down, Artemis is gonna take his sticks out.
Okay.
The Saints and the Gods didn't know who the fuck you were, so you mind explaining yourself? And toss him on the ground when he goes to sleep.
Mint is taking Onion's watch because they cannot see
Oh
very
yeah,
well.
very much.
Oh yeah, we have to do watches now.
First watch.
I get flat rolling because mine's during the night.
19.
Wait a second. Well, guys, sorry, we're gonna die. That's a lovely 8.
Second watch.
Who did? Oh, I was second.
Okay. What was first?
Oh, it was 18.
Third watch.
Third. Wow.
You're great.
Wait. King Sentence. Advantage. Awesome. That would be 13.
15. Okay. You wake up, and the sticks have not been moved.
I am not fucking surprised.
Sometime.
Give some time for the things to like point an arrow away from the place we were supposed to go. Not give any helpful answers. Right in the dirt when they know I can't read that well.
Start your third day of travel.
Make sure that we're still going south.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. 23.
You think you're going south?
That's the one that has the letter looks like that, right?
It's like a snake.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Barnabas wouldn't. The way that he would do it is basically based off of
Going off like moss on trees.
yeah,
like
some
natural.
other natural things. You wouldn't think of the letter.
Like fuck compasses, fuck.
Who's doing the D12?
I made this time. 22.
I looked at them.
13.
That,
What
that,
the what? I'm like,
Yeah, let's go with the 13. I'll pull something way out of the deck.
Yeah.
Time traveler shows up, goes, go.
One step above, too. 10.
Uh,
10.
She did not come with me.
That's why you don't look at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that rolls a fucking 12.
Roll a d12.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12. Told you, I'm gonna be the one that rolls a fucking 12.
Yeah, we can take that.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're taking it.
Yeah.
It was just speculation.
Told you, I can see the fucking future, apparently.
It's the sticks.
Your day goes by uneventfully.
Oh,
yeah, because we just had one. We just had an encounter.
oh, yeah, it
I also thought it was just
Decreases.
11 and 12.
or something.
It's 11 and 12, and then it gets increasingly more likely.
Yeah, if you go multiple days without one, it does like
We roll a 1 and we have to fight the giant.
So did I
shadow.
just rank us up though, real quick?
I mean, no. So the way that it works, I actually have a system back here. So it starts off 12s are deadly encounters, 11s are just an encounter. So like that was, you're supposed to win that last battle, no matter what. It might be hard, but like
Did you heal that
you're not
one?
going to have any issues. For every so many days, and I'm not going to tell you how many days, that you go without an encounter, the number goes down. So a 10 becomes an encounter, and an 11 becomes an encounter, and a 12 is still deadly.
Okay.
The next time that it goes down again, 11 and 12 are deadly, and then 10 and 9 are just encounters.
As long
And
as
it
the things
does
don't
like
bounce.
the whole thing. It doesn't fully shift like 1-to-1, so it stays at two deadly, and then it's like 4
So you wanna
regular
keep them in a
encounters
nice little
if you get that
frequency.
far down. But normally you don't get that far down without having one.
Okay.
If you get down to the point where there's 3 deadly, it's basically whatever you roll is going to be an encounter.
Yeah. So
But like if you roll a
10,
10, 11, or 12, it's a deadly encounter.
I think we'll be fine as long as the sand don't have bones in it.
Yeah.
Or a giant shadow.
Hey, what does the land look like?
You're still going through farmland.
Sweet. Sand can't have bones in it when there ain't no sand.
Let's try to scavenge.
Gonna try to scavenge again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and for each of these days, I need to be counting up a ration, right?
So you go through. This will be day 3.
I don't find any rations.
Okay.
I'm not foraging. I'm focusing more on keeping us on track.
Your day goes by uneventfully. Barnabas, are you gonna do the sticks again?
I'll do it every night until I can hopefully get an answer until the cave.
Anybody doing anything else at night
Onion is
or throughout the day?
praying seriously to the Archfey, and it's more just talking to Cole.
And
less of prayers and more
trying
like
to get better at reading.
Okay.
If somebody is up doing watch with Barnabas, every now and then, as doing roaches, also swordman. Look, it's in the lightning.
Oh.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Teaching him
Considering
to
that
read.
Psycho is no longer around, how much progress has Onion made to learning Elvish? Elvish? Considering that's gonna have to be like on pause.
No,
You know Elvish?
I do. It was Sylvan I didn't know. 'Cause everybody kept talking. And it's like,
Then wow, well then maybe we can work on an
The
exchange.
only other language I know is an even poorer version of Thieves' Camp.
I mean, basically, you're Elvish because you basically spent about a month.
Since a month learning it with Psycho, plus I already know a very related language.
Yeah.
You've learned how to say, "Hi, my name is Onion. Please don't kill me."
I mean, it's still broken, like really broken, but you're
Able to sort of communicate.
yeah. And the other fun part is like occasionally. So if you think about Sylvan and Elven, like let's put it in the concept of Italian, French, and Spanish, where they're all very, very similar, and like some of them have feminine and masculine pronouns and whatnot. So where you'd be saying like a feminine pronoun for a word, you'd actually be giving it a masculine pronoun when you're supposed to. So an Elvish person would look at you like, "What?"
So is this a role situation?
Or you get into the habit of Spanish from Mexico, Spanish from Spain, Venezuelan, Guatemalan, all same root languages, but certain words mean completely different things.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing at one point Adain would hear like Onion kind of like muttering to themselves, trying to practice Elvish, and we work out a deal. You help me with Elvish, I'll help you with Sylvan.
But yeah, like, how much do you know about between Spanish and French or Italian?
I've actually got a somewhat of interest in linguistics, so I do know. I don't know the languges, but I know like how similar.
Okay,
how
so like
I know that they have a lot of energy.
and
What's the word?
L.
Mutual intelligibility. That's the word.
Yeah.
Baguette means wand in French.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you know that one?
I am
He
filled
was
with.
trying to figure out how to say that his penis was large, and he accidentally came across.
I was trying to
wand
figure out how to
large.
say. I'm not that smart. No, I'm filled with absolutely useless trivia that will never help me in life.
She thought you were going to cast spells on
I do know that in a lot of cases, it's actually easier for people who speak Latin American Spanish and Brazilian Portuguese to understand each other than it is for like Latin American Spanish and like
Spanish.
Castilian Spanish
Yeah.
speakers to understand each other.
Because then you also get Portuguese and Brazilian Portuguese are drastically different.
So here's talking about languages.
With like this little
When it comes
Square.
to English, do you know what is the closest dialect to actual or old English?
Yes. It's either Icelandic or Nordic.
No. Of English speaking.
Right.
What is the closest dialect to the way that English was spoke currently in the world to the original English?
I know
Would it have been Greek?
I know Scots has a lot of
German?
Middle English.
Nope, not Scottish, because if you think about their accents and everything,
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
the accents. If you're talking
well,
about accentuating.
When you say Scottish, there's also like
There's so many
three different languages
roots,
you could be talking about.
but
You have
you have
Scots, Scottish English,
old
Scottish Gaelic.
and vast amount of ancient Latin roots.
okay,
But
we're not
also
talking
gets-
about the root of it. We're talking about how this language is
I
spoken.
don't know how
currently.
it's spoken.
The actual closest to Old English is Appalachian English. So if you catch somebody that's like been raised in the Appalachian Mountains,
Really?
they still, because they've not had a lot to deter their speaking from, it's much like the Germanic that comes from the Pennsylvania Amish
Yeah.
and all is more like original Germanic than actual German.
Yeah.
Kind of like how a lot of Port Town and Louisiana still have a heavy influence of French.
Yes.
So you're talking like what, East Tennessee?
Yeah, East Tennessee, stuff like that. So if you watch people that talk about the fact that they speak Appalachian English, it is very like, it sounds like horrible Southern drawl to me. It's actually supposedly closer to the way that 1800s English was.
And that would have been early
In the
modern
1800s,
English.
it's like, well,
Well,
my-
yeah.
that's-
Fucking
18,
Only-
17 to 1800 English.
Brad, have you ever seen the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
But anyways,
Don't.
languages, blah, blah, blah.
Linguistics is fun.
Linguistics is annoying. Don't you fucking lie.
So day 3 of travel went uneventful.
Ooh.
Huzzah!
Day 4,
It's my turn. 6.
You got lucky.
Only half as bad.
anybody doing anything tonight?
More deals.
I mean,
Give me
rolling.
watches.
First.
9 for the second.
18 for third.
Uh,
Now start doing rotations.
you wake up. The sticks have been moved.
Fucking squirrels.
The arrow does not point in the direction you've been heading. It points more west.
Alright, fine. Maybe we'll go check you out after we're finished with the cave.
And there is a little picture drawn in the sand.
Oh.
This is new.
Hold that book.
The picture looks like a crude drawing of a cave with an X beside it.
Oh. See, that's what I was figuring that her message meant as well. It's basically saying, don't fucking go to the cave.
I'll point it out to everybody in the morning. So the thing that the gods don't know what the fuck it is that keeps talking to me with the sticks?
Yeah.
Look at that.
See, that gives me bad feelings. Only because I asked the Black Star Shard, and she mentioned something about the saint saying, fuck off, or not, to tell you to go away. Don't go there.
How about instead of we go
Wait,
that way, we
we're supposed
go
to be doing that to
that
help
way.
Abigail. When the Black Star want her, help her.
Maybe. But it could be also that they're saying
it
that
the
we
trick
aren't
crowd?
able to handle what's coming.
So instead of
Maybe
heading
this is
into the
a
cave,
come back when we're stronger type deal.
What other business do we have in the West, though?
We don't.
So
Just
we
go to the
wander.
crest?
We wander until we feel we got the strength for it.
No, we've got another place to go. With their little bands.
Okay, I'm down for it. That makes sense.
What direction is Crest from race then?
Might be that way.
so what if instead of going in the cave, we go that way? So because they told us to go away, we go that away. Just to the X. What's that letter, right?
Do we follow?
The X usually over or something means.
Well, it's beside.
Was
Well-
it bad? That was on.
It's because they're not wanting to hide the fact that it is a cave. It is sort of off to the side of it a little.
You did some pretty.
Okay, so
crazy
everything
stuff.
is telling us, hey, you're gonna fucking die.
Well,
So like,
you did some pretty crazy stuff back
think
there.
we
so
take
it's
the
easy to
GM's
say.
I think we take the DM's advice here.
And stay away.
It's easy to say that
Well,
you
we don't want to
got
give them another TPK.
I'm
you're
not.
the leader of this merry band.
so like, this would be a
Options.
very good example of what would have been drawn on the
Okay.
ground.
Oh, so it's not in the cave, it's up top. It's up.
So it does very much look like no.
What, you never heard the fucking stories when you were a little kid of X marks the spot?
When you're trying to find something with a map.
We're all looking away and we just hear scratching and it's just...
Could we scout it? Could we scout it? Just so we can, get familiar with the area.
Honestly, at this point, I say we just... Abigail can fuck off for a bit.
we'll come,
I
we'll
agree
come
with
back
that.
to that. We'll come back to that. Let's go to
Information
Crest.
is everything.
Who knows what we're. Because they mentioned something about the coin that we're looking for had dragons or something. And this person.
That may fucking help.
Dragons.
Speaking of,
Yeah, that.
If we get there and it feels
Oh man,
too
I'm thankful
off,
it's not cold iron.
we could just camp outside of it
Trade
and then remember what it looks like, right? Because it's not like wherever we were.
Not necessarily
I'm
with the
gonna try to,
wastes. The
See if I
wastes like
can't
to shift.
remember any maps about which direction.
And then there's that.
Onion is never
Yeah.
fire.
And I was told that
You've
I
seen maps
would
of
get
that,
assistance
I
in
have,
going to go
which
see
is
my
why this
way.
week,
So if
you
you
know,
were to go
intelligence.
press and then come back,
History or just intelligence?
Chris
That'd be
probably
interesting.
would have more than. what
Not
we
that there's a
had
difference,
planned to. I agree.
Curiosity.
So, Chris,
12.
12.
Oh wait.
From the waste, Chris, depending on what map you're looking at, is either directly south of it, directly west, southwest of it.
So heading slightly more west.
So, and,
That
and
was
they're
my-
pointing west, right?
The arrow is it's not direct west, but it is sort of like westish.
So if we need to, we can ask Mr. Fucking Worldwide. Apparently, since you've been everywhere.
haven't been there yet.
Oh.
I was gonna ask you if you could use your senses, smell.
The first street
Where the sun is.
Actually, kind of fascinating.
I can
Where's
figure out the
south?
fucking direction. It's just I don't know what the fuck a crest is.
Just find south.
it's a city.
Just find south.
And like Barn.
Bigger.
Sorry, Barnabas has only been in 2 cities his entire life.
Bigger
the other
and older.
Orman.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What is the biggest city that Onion's been in?
Chris, he probably has passed through Chris.
It's like
Whatever
a
city in the Feywild you managed to meander your way.
Outside of Chris, like the only city that matches Crest on the continent
Wouldn't have
you're
been
currently on
Alterwind?
would be Alterwind, and Alterwind is actually smaller than Crest.
Because Altuin is the new capital.
Yeah.
And it's expanding.
So, Onion's probably like, maybe not like literally through the
That's
city,
what
but like
it costs.
around it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Onion. I think Onion
It's
would
like
have
glass.
after the whole dragon debacle. I think he would have probably found Crest, but I don't think he would have ever went in.
No. Onion would have avoided contact aside from maybe like a couple excursions into like villages.
Yeah.
Of course, they have been in like an elvish, like a Eladrin city, but that's a bit of a different situation.
Yeah, it's a bunch of treehouses.
But I can straight up say it. For most Eladrin cities, Crest would probably dwarf it.
Yeah.
Because Crest has an actual like keep.
That's Mercia's
I
capital.
think
Yeah.
Onion.
Oh yeah.
I think
the
Onion
keep-
probably would have like.
The keep was big enough to house an army of 3,000.
The keeping Crest was the original fortress of.
It was one of the Dark Lord's fortresses.
Onion probably would have like
Gothic architecture.
circumnavigated Crest.
Oh yeah,
But amazed by like how large this settlement is, and then
why do they put up
quickly
walls?
been
Why
like-
they want to be.
but I mean that's the other thing is for Onion's perspective of Crest. Also, I would think that like it would be one of those you would see it and you'd be like, I don't know if I want to go there because it is like that castle overlooks everything. It actually sits on top of a hill in the middle of the city, and it is a like.
Again, they probably would have like kept a distance, like tried to walk around it, see just how big it is.
Yeah,
Like, oh, this is taking me too long to get back to where I was.
and I know that most of you had seen the original drawing of Crest and all. It has 2 city walls. There's an inner city wall and an outer city wall, and the city is still spanning outside of the outer city wall.
Yeah, because you got to keep the riffraff out.
Mario.
Attack on Titan City. You got to keep the riffraff out. Or class needs to stay outside the wall.
You're talking about me.
Well, the outer city wall, some of it was also
That's a lot of
farmland
farmland.
and stuff like that. So,
And
yeah.
the slums get inside.
Yeah. No. That is like the inner city wall. would
Inner
be-
city wall is overpopulation, crowded slums, and then
Yeah.
the center is upper like high nose, highbrow.
Depending on the area, but yes. Because there was that one section in the outer city wall where Lord Barrick and
We get to see the assholes.
Huh? Maybe.
you got like this wealthy district, this castle district in the center, a bunch of slums around that, and then you got probably,
Yeah.
like markets
forest
between the
city?
city walls.
Huh?
Is it a poor city?
Chris,
No,
It-
but
There's probably a lot of poor people.
before the Brothers' War, was the capital of the whole continent.
Oh, okay.
And then when the Brothers' War happened, one of the brothers formed a new. During the war, actually, he formed a new organization that made Alterwind their headquarters, and he was the brother that survived. So he turned Alterwind into the capital because the two brothers actually, like, one lived in Cress and one lived in Alterwind. And it was basically a fuck you to his dead brother, and of like, this is now where we,
Sounds like nobility.
yeah.
Anyways, towards Crest.
So you guys are gonna start heading towards Cress.
Yeah.
What we perceive as towards Crest.
the direction the arrow is pointing, I'll lead that first.
Give me a D12 for tonight. For today.
It's not me. Haha. I just think it's
We're gonna come to it pretty quickly.
10.
10. Okay. Your day goes by uneventfully. Can we do the sticks again?
I'll be scavenging through the day.
Okay, give me a survival check.
the sticks just slap me in the face like you fucking idiot. Oh, you know what's great? I know one thing that's in Crest.
21 for
Who's that?
A freight shop.
By the way, I meant to ask you.
21.
You used the royal we earlier.
What?
Will you be my Chewbacca?
Come
on.
So 21 would normally find you something, but as we have started to leave the farmlands and stuff like that, there is not a lot of wildlife due to problems with the waste. Unfortunately, you don't find any.
You found an emaciated squirrel that has no blood.
Probably the one of the miserable sticks.
I love that.
Your night goes by uneventfully as well. I've already rolled that one. I'm not going to even. You wait, but in the middle of the night, there is a storm that comes through.
Suckle!
It makes it hard to see, and it is a freak lightning and wind and rain. Yep. You sleep in the tent, or
During the storms, I would move into the tent.
okay?
Most of the time, I sleep outside the tent.
So at the end of your watch, there's a lightning strike that's not too far away.
During the watch, I'm at the edge of the tent just watching the storm.
And coming from the direction of the lightning strike is a character in all blue.
Oh god, Crystal. No. Anyone but him.
And they, well, imagine my surprise. I come running through and see you.
Oh, Suckle.
So,
Question.
Does that lightning strike wake us up?
No, but me talking probably
probably
would.
not.
So, those little symbol thingies. Do I get one of yours?
What one of mine?
Yeah. I mean, I do this, and I'll go ahead and cut on the arms.
Right. Ooh. So,
I'll finger gun like she does. It just doesn't do anything. But yeah.
I can arrange to get you one. But, well, we're in.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice night.
Oh, it's fucking great.
You want to go a little further away from everybody? And,
Lead the way.
Yes.
Christmas replacement has been found.
Oh no! I've been rolling because it's one of those.
And
like,
this time, I'm not blackout drunk.
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, though.
Oh.
He's gonna come back with his hair down.
I come back just like,
This might be for the
a whole lot better than before. That's a 19.
19. You still don't fare well.
God.
You will take 28 points of lightning damage.
She uses a taser.
Oh, shit.
That's a hell of a night.
As you have been struck by lightning in the middle of the throes of things.
Throws a passion.
And it is as soon as like you're done, she's done, well that was fun, and she like quickly gets dressed and like another lightning strike hits her and she's gone.
I'm just laying back in the rain, just like, that's what it was like.
Who has third watch?
Mint.
So Mint comes out of the tent and there's no part of his 3 found.
Probably goes back in and wakes up Onion. And then Onion's like,
Oh, dude, I've got the nails in the hair, too.
Yeah,
Mint just told me that there's no Barnabas outside.
then we should look for it.
Yes.
Let's go double check. He hasn't chased off after something.
I did offer some tail.
You know how dogs get. Well, the lightning strikes, he's probably circling the woods.
Listen, man, I know dogs chase their own tail a lot, but this is a different kind of thing.
So you guys go looking for him?
Yeah, let's
Give me a investigation check
Yes.
with disadvantage because it's dark outside.
Nice. Roll the 16
He's just
and
leaned
18.
back asleep like
I
this.
mean, would Mint have disadvantage?
No.
Dark vision.
Disadvantage, it's still a 22.
Investigation, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a 19.
22. Whoever had the higher roll is going to find a naked Barnabas in the middle of a field.
Oh, down like this.
Everyone wants to know what's going on here.
Did you need a bat?
Mint
I'll
follows,
gesture up to the sky.
Mint follows quickly behind. Would not know what the problem is.
This is what, like,
Yeah.
storm?
Zocco said hi.
Oh!
Okay. Good.
What happened? Is he? Where is he?
You've become a god.
Zocco visited our friend.
Oh, you. Hi. Funny.
Weird.
Through that there.
Well, there's a sock.
Mental fly up and grab it.
Like pants. So, oh, there they are. They're in the. I don't know if I can fix that smoking hole.
So it gets its.
Fuck yes. Puts them on. Walks out of the hole.
Barney, you're bleeding a little.
A scar will wear with honor.
Want me to heal that, or?
So,
Okay.
sorry, I don't need any wiggle fingers fucking with the one that I just had. The healing feels really good. Do you remember Crusher?
Sure.
The orc.
No,
that-
he wasn't part of that.
Oh, he wasn't with Crusher yet. When he would take a potion or get healed, oh, that feels good.
I've specifically described Onion's healing as not feeling good, so
Yeah.
it's being almost sickening before it starts feeling better.
I tell you what, seeing her, it was quite a shock. As I now make my way to the full ass just hanging out of the hole of the pants.
Oh.
You getting this relic is essentially equivalent to getting her number.
Fuck yeah. I've made a friend.
So she's gonna. I guess she'll come back with that thing, right?
Maybe.
I hope she comes back at some point.
Yeah.
Yep, that determines it. Cleric levels incoming.
Hell yeah.
The rest of your night is uneventful. You wake up and the sticks have been moved again.
It just says, really?
I thought about buying a pipe back in Orman. I feel like you needed a smoke after that.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing peyote.
Yeah, I forgot. Maybe Chris got
What,
some good
what,
news.
what does the stick show?
That we will find out next week.
No!
Next time on D&D. Did Barnabas learn to read? No.
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 Puts me onto something, Barney. Or, well, Brian. If we find drugs in Chris,
Oh, 100%. And I know who we'll find drugs from. And it's going to be a very old crusher who is just methed out.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. I hope you have enjoyed our session of D&D. We will be playing, hopefully, again next Thursday at 7 Central. It comes out on YouTube on Saturdays. Thank you all so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. Until next time, everyone.